Hello everybody, it's Boa the Vulture, and it is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. It's time for the highlight of the year, the crown jewel, not the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, not that crown jewel, but the actual crown jewel of the F1 calendar, the Monaco Grand Prix. The oldest event still running in the calendar at the same place, same stuff. Check it out.
Cars have been racing through Monaco streets since 1929, and this weekend is no exception, as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers take over Monte Carlo. This
They're
is the
invading
Monaco Grand
Monaco.
Prix. Monaco is famous for its many narrow twists and corners, from the brake-heavy Le Rascasse to the treacherous Sand of Ott. There are no proper straights to speak of, and it's extremely hard to overtake here. It sounds like simple advice, but getting up as high on that starting grid as possible is the best plan of attack. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
Yeah, so Monte Carlo, not a dedicated racing surface or circuit with a dedicated racing surface. No, it is streets, and it is much narrower than what you would think of as a current sort of a street circuit as well. This is just a little Principality of Monaco. There's not a whole lot going on other than big ass casinos and tax havens, and a lot of the people that are living there are actually just have a giant yacht docked there to use as a residence. It's a downforce circuit, so there you go. But we got a new underfloor on one of our cars, so you know it's gonna be hot time in the old town tonight. So let's start putting you on a set of hard tires. You're going to use those hard tires for the entire day, possibly. Those are locked until the race session. Yeah, we're not going to use anything else. You're going to run heavy. Your car is going to be set up thusly for your running. You are going to have similar. We're going to put you on hard tires. We're going to run you for 25 laps if you want. Just want you guys to get a feel for the car so we can make adjustments. You have a car parts knowledge of 83, whereas Latifi has car parts knowledge of 100 because he has raced using all of the parts fitted on his car. Albon has not used the new underfloor yet, and he's about to. That's what he is going to do. I will manage practice session 1.
Radio check. Copy, radio check.
All right, well, I'm here on the radio telling you, get GTFO. You can get out there too. There you go. Let's have a nice first-person look at the streets of Monte Carlo. So you'll see every so often, you'll see... There you go. You'll see some big construction cranes out here. That's how they move the cars at Monte Carlo. They don't have room to get trucks in and out, to like flatbed trucks to carry the cars anyplace off of the track. So they just lift them up on cranes, hoist them away, set them down someplace out of the way. And that's where they stay. Coming up on the big tunnel here. In the old days, they would not have signal repeaters or anything that they needed for inside the tunnel. So if they had onboard camera shots for the tunnel or onboard camera shots in the cars, they would cut out there because it's just the way it was. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And you can see how tight the corners are here. It's really nothing for it. It's a lap around Monaco. Some of the turns are named things like Casino Square because it's a square where there's a casino, or Piscine because there was a swimming pool there, or Tabac because there was a tobacco store there. Really, it's just like they were giving directions around here. Well, take a right at the Casino Square, and then there's another right at the swimming pool. And you turn left at the tobacco store, and there you go. You made your lap. Let's speed these guys up. A lot of people are not wasting their time taking laps right now.
I think the rain's coming down. Yes, okay.
Car's getting a little warm. His tires are overheating. All right, well, so far we have managed to get nothing accomplished. But if he drives around in... Well, the track grip is still normal. But is it going to stay that way? In a minute, we still think that it's a very good chance of... You don't want to have an off here in Monaco. Because if you do...
The tires aren't really coming down. Yeah, I found.
So these guys are having a hard time with their tires. 4 minutes, it's still a 50-50 chance.
Seems to be quite slippery.
Copy.
Okay, let's call Latifi in. Let's call Albon in. We'll call him in early. Call him in early. Yes, the track grip has gone from normal down to low. We thought we would try and get some running in. We got like a lap or two. We'll call them installation laps. That used to be a thing that they would do. Maybe they still do it and I just don't notice because I don't get to watch practice a lot anymore. But they would just take the car out, just drive around for like 2 or 3 laps just to make sure that everything was screwed together properly. Just they hadn't like screwed something major up by like, oh, we left off this, we left off a nut over here and part of the wing is flapping around. Okay, so the trap grip is low now. You can see how slowly Albon is taking it. Okay, so let's reconfigure the car. Well, okay, we already know that traction is bad. And we know what our general windows are. We know one thing is already most of the way out of the window. Tire camper. Okay. What about the toe? Move these things toward the center of the bars that we have, given their sort of weird. We don't have any real solid information yet, but we do have the information that at least where we started for some of these things was never going to be a good point. So, confirm that change to the setup. Wait. for Latifi to turn the corner. Let's reconfigure Latifi's car. Not even going to worry about his setup right now. I go back, change the tires to inters. Intermediate tires. Run plan is still going to be 25 laps. Cancel. Car setup. We already know that this is bad. There. Confirm. Alright, now let's continue around. We see people putzing around in the rain a little bit. It's a wet track out there. It is still raining. 2 minutes. Chance of rain will be 30%. Track over is very low. Let's reconfigure. I'm gonna send you out on these enters. Confirm. Shouldn't take long to change the tires. Head on out there. You also head on out there. Tires are getting a little warm. Look. They're inters. What are you talking about? The tires are fine. Nothing's happening to them yet. Okay. You guys are gonna go around. It's still wet out there. It's not looking good. You guys are getting a little bit of a sense of what the car is like, even if it is in the wet. But we've got to get something, right? We've got to accomplish something with the session here. Let's try and get a little bit of feedback. 4 minutes, it is absolutely certain that it is going to get super rainy. Track condition has changed to wet. See what everybody else is doing. They're still all on inters. Nobody else is nobody else is trying anything different. Nobody else is coming in for monsoon tires yet, or full wets. Monsoon tires is what they would sometimes call them, but they are just full wet tires. You can see, it is very wet. Watching them bounce around here a little bit, hither and yon. Take a look at what the effect looks like from behind the wheel. It's very nice looking, isn't it? The wet weather effects here. See what it looks like splashing off of the, yeah, look at all that spray coming off of the tires. When we get any sort of a pace going, you get some splash. should be less going through the tunnel here. It's a wet hot American, well, it's not American, but a wet hot session here. Okay, it's not as heavy full wet as it was a minute ago. Now we're going to get some feedback on the old car here.
Feedback on the car.
Feeling too much instability.
Okay.
I'm going crazy. I'm mentally unstable. Okay, so why don't you come back in? I mean, yes, you're going to feel instability in the car anyway because, you know, super wet out. But let's
So it's not raining in the pit lane.
Happy.
stop raining. Traction dry up soon. Are watching Albon over to you. We're watching his career with great interest. Getting into the pit now. As soon as he gets in there. Alright, copy. Get that little buddy. Alright, now let's take a look. We should have Albon's setup confidence here pretty soon. We now know some things are good about the car, some things aren't so much. Alright, so that is keeping things that are good near good, and moving things that are bad far away from bad. So that seems... adjust the camber to make even more adjustments. We'll keep the toe out exactly where it is. I like that. And tires. Let's go back to that set of hards that we were already running. Again, another 25 laps. Confirm. Now, let's check on how Albonio is doing. Albonio. Okay.
The car just feels like we have oversteer.
Copy. Okay. It's unlikely we were going to start with a great car. That's fine. Why don't you come on in and we'll see what we can do with it. Click on in, Brosef. Alright, now let's get our reconfiguring done. Okay. So, narrowing things down. That's good. So, we can make those big changes to the wings. big changes. Anti-roll will just set things near where they were again. Make an adjustment to the camber. Sure, that's moving things farther from where they were. Toe out. Just moves it farther off. Really just braking stability. Okay. Looks like it. Let's get our hard tires back on. Our run plan is still for 25 laps. Okay, cancel. This is exactly how I want it to be. Oh, don't tell me. Yes. Changing it. Okay. The setup we have changed from what it was. Okay, so let's confirm. Doing an old reconfigure here. Get out there. See what you can learn in 20 minutes. Not everything we'll want you to, but yes. Why are we at 1%? Did you just bonk a wall? You're trying not to tell us about it? Okay. I get the feeling these guys are going to continue driving around for the rest of the session and not actually figure out anything or get a full set of feedback knowledge on their cars, but that's okay. Just get them to learn what they can. Get them to learn what they can. Come on, Jim. We're gonna attack the Bab. Chicagoans have come to invade the Principality of Monaco. Monte Carlo, you got the Piscine, the Tabac. There are all kinds of famous corners here. Yeah, we're not gonna get a full rundown on feedback. We might get Latifi.
When you have it, give me feedback on balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Car is okay.
Car's
Perfect.
okay. Is it possible in his last lap around, Alex Albon will have that last bit of feedback for us? Is it possible? Yes. Is it going to happen? Almost certainly. That well. Fastest lap by Sergio Perez. See, there you go. The other Red Bull driver. Alonso got a penalty for doing something naughty, I guess. He's a part of Naughty Empire. We completed the most laps. Did we get the most out of it? I don't know. Find out. Alright, so your set of confidence is a mystery because you did not complete everything you needed to for that session. Can I? Okay, here's where I can make some extra changes. So, session 2. No, let's go back to that hard. No. The hard compound has already been returned to Pirelli. There. So you can't run a tire for a complete day. You can't run it for more than one session. after each practice session. For whatever reason, I read it as being after each day. But I was wrong. Alright, let's go out on a set of softs. Softs might last that long. Now we want 25 laps. And let's take a look at our setup. Good, great, optimal. Be confident. No, the straights is still bad. What can we do to change? Especially big changes without really doing too much bad to anything else. I can use camber to dial back. Okay, now unfortunately that leaves cornering way off of where it was. The rear wing, what if we bring the rear wing back? Just a titch. What do we do with that? Let me see the anti-roll. Anti-roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see your anti-roll. Let's get that back close to where it was. Alrighty, so straight line performance will hopefully improve while everything else will stay pretty close to where it was. And that is what I would like to have set up for you. Alright, so now you have an untested setup. This setup is quote unquote untested, but I will already have more feedback on everything. So there you go. Straight line stability, not great. Cornering is a big question mark, but you can see that it's already outside of where it needs to be in terms of the overall range. So yeah, let's just chomp down on his front wing here. That'll get us some differing performance for sure. Yeah, I like it. Let's go to compounds, 100. Our run plan needs to be 25 laps, although we won't run that many. And yeah, your car performance bonus is obviously not going to be stellar right now. Tell you what, after all of that, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video right here. And when we come back next time, we'll get into free practice 2. Maybe we'll manage to get free practice 3 and qualifying all into one exciting video, and then we'll have just one for the race. I don't know. I'm still working on how to time these race weekends in terms of video content. But either way, this is Below the Vulture. This is Let's Play F1 Manager 22, and this is Monaco, baby. Woo!